Hey, this is Rex, and you're watching the Brick Ninjas. Alright, the Deadpool 2 trailer dropped. It's kind of hard to get that all at once. Anyways, Deadpool 2 trailer dropped the other day, and I watched it a bunch of times, absorbed it, and I'm really looking forward to it. It looks really funny. All the meta humor is awesome. I'm looking forward to Josh Brolin being Cable. That character is really, really cool, and all the powers that he has. Obviously, Ryan Reynolds as Deadpool is awesome. Morena Baccarin is back. I'm really happy. Some of the things I'm really happy about with this movie is the choice of director, cinematographer or DP, and the editor, all whom have worked in concert on other films that I really, really liked, and I think will really, really suit the Deadpool franchise well. First, let's talk about Cable a little bit. Cable's a really cool character. When I first heard they were going to go with Cable, which is, of course, the end of the original Deadpool movie, I was hoping that they were going to go with... There was a rumor they were going to go with John Hamm from Mad Men. It's one of my favorite shows. I thought that would be really cool. I thought he could really pull it off and look like that character. He has a nice comedic timing, but can also be very serious. So I was excited about that. But they went with Josh Brolin, whom I think is going to suit this character very, very well. I can't complain with that choice. I still just have a little bit... I like John Hamm. I think he's cool. But Josh Brolin, I think he's going to be awesome. He got really, really ripped for this role. And I think him and Reynolds are going to probably play off each other really, really well. I'm looking forward to that. Anyways, the character Cable is... he's like the son of a clone of Jean Grey and Cyclops, who gets sent to the future and knows all about this possible stuff that's supposed to happen with X-Men and all these other characters. And he comes back. Now, in the comic books, he's originally... him and Deadpool are like mortal enemies. They hate each other. I think that's how they're going to do it in the movie. They're going to start off as enemies, and they're going to become like best friends, which is what happens in the comic books too. His character has the ability of telekinesis, can read minds, can go back and forth in time, but he's also partially robotic, which is... he was infected by something, I forget by who, but it's basically turning his flesh into metal. And his powers, he's a really, really powerful character, but he has to use his powers to keep this flesh-eating metal virus at bay. And if he concentrates his powers on doing other things, this starts to advance more. So it's kind of an interesting character. He's got this struggle he's got to deal with, fighting off the virus that's trying to kill him, or use his powers for good. And of course, there's Deadpool with his regenerate powers. I think the trailer is great. I love how Ryan Reynolds has all the meta humor in there and makes so many funny comments. I'm looking forward to this. Of course, like I said, Deadpool is an awesome character. I'm glad that the studios are letting Ryan Reynolds just run with it and do what he wants with it and give him as much creative control as they possibly can. The first movie was so fresh and raw and awesome. I really, really enjoyed it. Really looking forward to this next one. I don't know how you can say anything bad about it. The only thing I'm worried about with this movie is in Hollywood, everybody tries to copy or jump on a train really quick. So I hope that this doesn't... if you do that with this movie or any kind of really good movie, I think it kind of cheapens that movie initially, and then over time it kind of comes back. But anyways, my only concern is they're going to try and copy it. Of course, Morena Baccarin is back. She's playing Vanessa again, which I'm looking forward to. She's always fun to watch. She's really, really beautiful. I enjoyed her in Stargate, back in the day. She was good on V. She was good in Serenity. I mean, she was funny in Spy. She had a small role in that movie, but she's a really fun actress to watch because she's really, really pretty. And she seems to have a good comedic timing, especially with Ryan Reynolds. And I think it's the perfect choice for that. I wonder in this movie if Josh Brolin, since he's both playing Cable and then Thanos, if there's going to be any self-referencing in that. Are those characters ever going to meet in the next Infinity Wars movie? I don't think they would even bring Deadpool on until the second one. But and I don't know Disney's going to cross, even though they own Fox now, they can if they want to. I wonder if they're going to cross Deadpool into the X-Men universe. That would be really, really interesting, and I'm not sure how they could do that and do it well, but they possibly could. So I'm wondering if they're going to make any kind of references there. That'll be funny. What else I'm really, really excited about this movie is the director, David Leitch. He did John Wick and Atomic Blonde and Max. He didn't do Max Payne, but he's done a lot of stunt work on a lot of other films that we've all seen. He broke out as a director for John Wick. That was such an awesome movie. He worked with Chad Stahelski, who went on to do John Wick 2, which was good. Not as good as the first. And the three people that I think really made John Wick really good, and then went on to do other things together that have been really good, it was Atomic Blonde and other stuff like that. And I think is going to really serve Deadpool well is Jonathan Sela, who is the director of photography, also known as a cinematographer. And then Elisabet Ronalds, her last bit of her name I can't say. I'll post pictures and stuff here. But when they've worked in concert on films, they've just been masterful. The big example I could give is John Wick. I think David Leitch did a great job directing that movie, and Jonathan Sela did a great job doing the cinematography. If you look at John Sela's work, everything that's supposed to be in a shot to give the viewer information, he puts in a shot. And I loved in John Wick how all the fight scenes, they were these long, kind of wider scenes, but you could see that everything that John Wick was doing, Keanu Reeves' character, he was doing. And it looked very real, and it looked really awesome. So he's really, really good at capturing action like that. And then Elisabet Ronalds is awesome at editing that footage together and giving the viewer all the information they need for each shot. So those three working on Deadpool 2, this I can't see this going bad. Even the trailer looks awesome. In the trailer, I get the feeling they're trying not to show too much because they really feel strongly about this movie. And it's probably going to be awesome. I'll tell you one thing. It's probably going to blow Star Wars out of the freaking water, which comes out the week after, the Solo movie. This is a movie I'm really looking forward to for so many reasons. Like I said, the director, David Leitch, the DP, Jonathan Sela, the editor, Elisabet Ronalds, and then, of course, you've got Ryan Reynolds, Josh Brolin, Morena Baccarin, along with all the other actors are going to be in this movie. I think it's going to be a total win. The trailer is awesome, and I'm really excited to see this movie. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. Do you think Deadpool 2 is going to be good? Are you excited about Ryan Reynolds playing the character again? I can't imagine who else would play it. Are you excited about Josh Brolin's casting, or did you think somebody else should be cast in that part? There's a lot of people vying for that role that I know about. And are you happy to see Morena Baccarin back and all the other characters and cast that they're bringing into this movie? What's your prediction? Do you think that they're going to be enemies? Do you think they're going to be enemies and be friends? Do you think that they're going to stretch this out? Also, I'm really curious if they're going to have Josh Brolin's character reference at all any of his other work, such as his work in Goonies or No Country for Old Men, and the fact that he plays Thanos in the Marvel Universe. And even though Deadpool exists under the Fox banner of the Disney brand, they can still cross-pollinate these movies and mix these characters together if they want to. They may not, though. What's your opinion on that? Are you looking forward to this movie? What did you think of the trailer? And how well do you think that Deadpool 2 is going to perform? As usual, like, comment, and subscribe. If you like this shirt, there's a link down below. And guys, thanks for watching and subscribing. Looking forward to doing more great content. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.